Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video. Lots to talk about today. We've got 17.2 next week. Big update and what's coming. We've got the a quick review of the patch yesterday. Just a little content update. A new lawsuit with Epic Games, right? Another battle. Theory on the end of season event, and it's a good one. Stick around. We got lots today. Lots to go over. I'll try and be quick. Touch that like button for me. Let's get it. First, I've got the inflatable gameplay trailer in the background. Again, this update happened yesterday, and it's a fun item, man. It's a fun item. We went over it before. Hopefully, you've got a chance to use it. And yeah, back to Fortnite's roots, right? I've been saying it all the time. This season, last season, just fun items, lots of content, lots of map changes. It feels like old school Fortnite. As well as the inflatable, there's also Holly Hedges, which has officially been turned into Holly Hatchery now. All right, it's a parasite haven is the description. It is now spawning the alien parasite eggs, and there are also alien trespassers roaming around the outside and inside to protect the eggs. All right, so that storyline's officially kicked up. And also with that though, the IO field team is now set up outside of Holly Hatchery, surveying what is going on with the hedged boundary, right? So we've got both teams, right? One has kind of made their mark, and the other is watching closely. I think it's so cool. And then Zig and Choppy are now located at the caravan site in Weeping Woods, planting and nurturing more alien parasite eggs around the island. All right, so that's where we're at map change wise. That's a lot just for a little content update. And in the lobby now, the second stage of the alien parasite lobby is now active. All right, so there's more of them. There's going to be another stage after that. And I think it's just illustrating the spread of the eggs across the island. All right. Lebron James releases tonight, I believe 8 p.m. Eastern, whenever item shop reset is. And LeBron James also has a gold adjustment bar. Just something you may want to know if you're deciding to purchase or not. Yeah, you can adjust the gold of the wings. Video going in the background, just another reason that this is just an epic set, right? I think they've done so well with these LeBron James cosmetics. I know I'm going to be purchasing it tonight. Code TheCampingRusher if you're doing it, or one of the leakers from today's videos. FN Assist, Shina, HypeX, Fire Monkey. Type someone in there. Don't let it go to waste. It's a great program, and thanks for all the support with the code. 17.2 update is confirmed next week. All right, we get the big one next week. I'm going away for 3 days starting tomorrow morning. I will be back on the Sunday. I planned it just to make sure I was here for the big update, and it worked perfectly. Again, with that being said, I think the biggest one here is we can talk about it by talking about this, an update on the UFO above the map. July 14th, Coral Castle is completely shadowed over. All right, lining up pretty well here with 17.2. Coral Castle's in trouble. All right, it's going to be getting abducted. I think we know that. What will replace it, we're waiting to find out. And so that's one of the for sure changes. We assume another weapon, whether it's the gravity gun, you're picking stuff up, you're throwing it, whether it's the prop gun where we can turn ourselves into a prop. There's lots of different options, possibilities that we could see. And not only that, just to let you know, Epic has already started to work on 17.4. They're always ahead of the game, right? They're already testing that one out. Next, the abductors. There's been some random changes in the last couple days with how the abductors work. First, yesterday, the abductors will now abduct you in 10 seconds instead of 30 after selecting you. All right, a little hot fix. We were excited about it because it's just quicker. But then a new one today, the abductor time before you are taken into the mothership after being selected has been increased from 10 to 40 seconds. So at 30 to 10 to 40. All right, we are currently at 40. Don't really know why. The other update with the abductors is they have been disabled from Believer Beach, Caddy Corner, Coral Castle, and Boney Burbs. All right, I think these are just less popular locations. Also, Believer Beach's abductor has been bugged most of the time, So that might be why. That's what HypeX thinks, all right? I think that's a good call. And there's all the mini updates on abductors. With us getting closer to the halfway point this season, I'm your guy. Make sure to subscribe. I'll keep you up to date on all things Fortnite. Turn those noties on. Get here early. It helps more than you know. The YouTube algorithm loves when people get here early. Give it a kickstart. Yesterday, Nike, while promoting, I believe, the LeBron 19s, right, the shoe, to generate some hype, they featured a code that had about 2,500 uses for free LeBron James skins. And of course, by the time I saw it, it was already done. It was already out. Else I would have posted right away to try and get you guys some of them. But people were quick. 2,500 may sound like a lot. It's not. As soon as that tweet goes out, it spreads. It spreads fast. And so yeah, it was cool though. It hyped it up. People got excited. So if you see LeBron James walking around, there are a handful of people that got them for free. Again, by the end of tonight, you're going to see a lot of LeBron James walking around. One of the guns that could be in 17.2 is the, again, Gravy Goblin, Grabatron, Gravity Gun, lots of different names for it. The one that picks things up and tosses them at people, all right? Something to add to that is it's also planned to make you move slower and objects travel slower too, depending how big they are, all right? So it sounds like the bigger the prop that you're trying to throw, the slower it'll move through the air. But you'll also be slow while you're using this gun, and I think that's fair and balances out. I mean, it's hard to say, right? This is such a weird one. Just like the inflatable, like you got to test it before you know how useful it is, when it's useful, if it's balanced. So we'll have to wait and see specifics on that. Snake Eyes is set to return to the item shop July 22nd. Just so you know, via Paramount Pictures YouTube channel. Yeah, Snake Eyes is coming back. So if you've been waiting for that, just got to wait a little longer. Just an update, or we haven't really talked about it, but Google versus Epic Games, all right? We got to remember, there's also a lawsuit going on with that, right? Epic Games took on Google as well. We're still waiting on the verdict from Apple versus Epic Games, right? It's going to be a little bit longer till we get that. I'll let you know as soon as we know, because then we'll basically know if Fortnite has a future on mobile and what that looks like. But for now, yeah, July 15th is the scheduled meeting for Google versus Epic, and then on the 22nd, Google submits a motion to dismiss, and Epic will have an oral rebuttal. All right, so by the 22nd, the lawsuit could be thrown out, or they'll go ahead, depending what the judge says. All right, so I'll keep you up to date on this one. It's obviously not as big of a deal as the Epic versus Apple, but it matters as well. Final one I got from you is from Reddit. It's actually Dusky Lops. He does a lot of the map concepts. He's got a theory, and I really like this one, and it also reveals some lore stuff that's confirmed. So there is some for sure stuff in here. Here we go. Okay, so recently we found out from the Hot Saucer log and Holly Hatchery that the aliens live in very humid and tropical environments, which they require to survive. All right, that's why they made the alien biome zones around Holly. It's just more humid, or allows them to live better, to grow their young. Right? I don't know. So IO is working on trying to get the aliens to leave by doing everything they can. So what if the IO retaliates by dialing down the thermostat on the island's temperature and making it colder so that the aliens don't want to stay on the island anymore? They have control of the loop. They don't have full access to their underground bases like they used to, but they still have access to their super advanced tech and could change the climate to make it uninhabitable for the aliens and their eggs. This would then cause it to snow a bit, along with the mothership blocking the sun. It could get pretty dark. What do you think on this, man? I think it's cool regardless, and I think there's a chance based on us knowing that they need a humid and tropical environment, right? They seem to be really going in with the storyline this season, even with the little things like we just talked about at Holly Hatchery, with the IO setting up camp to spy on them and see what's going on. I love that kind of stuff. Just a lot of thought going into the little things. I think this would be cool. I mean, we have a pretty good idea there is going to be an end of season event. All right. So, but the other thing is, we also think that we know there's a plan, right? With Midas, Jules, they've got, and we've seen plans. It looks like some type of explosive device, bomb, whatever it is, that they're most likely going to use inside the mothership. That's kind of my guess for the end of the season event. However, this could play into it, right? Maybe they do this to weaken them first. I don't know. I thought it was a great theory. And, why not talk about it? Why not talk about it? That's all I got today for you guys. If you enjoyed, touch that like button for me on your way out. Subscribe to the channel and code TheCampingRusher for LeBron James tonight. I'll be gone for a few days. It's my first trip inside Canada, inside my province, actually. Just going to see some family for a few days, but I will be back on Sunday, and I'll catch up on anything we missed over the weekend, and then we'll go full force on Monday with 17-2 here, everyone back in the office. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm really excited to be back around in videos, but it's been good. We just took it easy while the team was back. I didn't want to spam you with everything if there's not anything to talk about. I'm just excited. Let's get it. Thanks for the support. Take care, everybody. We'll see you in a couple days. Talk soon. Goodbye.